African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of February 5, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Military Group in the Kharkiv direction inflicted a defeat on formations of the Territorial Defense Brigade in the area of the settlement of Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 30 servicemen, a vehicle, 3 field artillery pieces, and an ammunition depot. As a result of successful actions by units of the West Group of Forces, the settlement of Novomlinsk in the Kharkiv region was liberated. The manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized, mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a National Guard brigade were damaged in the areas of the settlements of Kolodezhnoye, Kutkavka, Doroshavka, Kondrashavka, Peskanoy, Novaya Krublyakavka, Zelenigay in the Kharkiv region and Yampolovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to over 220 servicemen, 3 combat armored vehicles, including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 9 pickups, for field artillery guns, 2 of which were Western-made. 4 electronic warfare stations and 5 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of troops occupied more advantageous lines and positions. They defeated the formations of 3 mechanized and motorized infantry brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Tikhonovka, Belokuzmanovka, Orakovo-Vasilevka, Chesov-Yar, Konstantinovka, and Dakhnoy of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 200 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, 5 cars, and 2 ammunition depots. Units of the Center Group of Forces advanced deep into the enemy's defenses and liberated the settlement of Baranovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. They inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 7 mechanized and ranger brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and the Light Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian National Police in the areas of the populated areas of Sherbanovka, Zerzhinsk, Vodyanoy Toroy, Lysovka, Grishino, Kadlino, Uspanovka, Nadezdinka, Kodlyarovka, Yasenovoy, and Andrievka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost over 500 troops, 3 armored combat vehicles, including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 9 vehicles, and 2 artillery pieces. Units of the East Group of Forces continued active offensive actions. They defeated formations of the tank, mechanized brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the Marine Brigade, and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Bogodar, Razliv, Razdolnoy, Berlitskoy of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Guliapol of the Zaporizhia region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 120 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, 3 cars, 4 field artillery pieces, including 2 155mm howitzers M777 and M198 made in the USA. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of a mechanized brigade, 3 coastal defense brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Orkhov, Maly Sherbaki, Kamenskoye in the Zaporizhia region, Tokarevka, and Pridniprovskoye in the Kherson region. The enemy lost up to 60 servicemen, a tank, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 5 cars, and an artillery piece. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the Russian armed forces groups damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, storage sites and preparation sites for launching unmanned aerial vehicles, training sites for drone operators and electronic warfare specialists, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and equipment in 157 areas. Air defense systems shot down 10 rockets from the U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system and 57 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 653 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 42,463 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 21,034 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,513 multiple launch rocket system combat vehicles, 21,276 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 31,218 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.